Hey guys, it's Fujo Goddess, back again with another banger. If you're wondering why the audio and camera quality is so butt cheeks, it's because I'm on my laptop. I got my phone right here. It's on 30% and I didn't feel like finding a place to prop it up. Sue me! My Andrew Crace flag fell down the same day that my Andrew Crace mutual on Twitter had a bunch of very unfortunate things happen in his life. Um, So remember that morning I woke up and I saw the Antichrist flag had fallen while I was asleep, and I texted him on Discord. I was like, hey man, the flag fell. Are you doing good? And then later that day he went on Twitter and he was like, oh my god guys, I went to the train station and I lost my phone, and if you tried to text me on Discord, I'm sorry I didn't get it. And I was like, the flag was a premonition. Andrew, if you're seeing this, love you babes. You're the goat. My fat ass cat just broke out of my room. So we're just gonna be chatting. We're just gonna be chatting it up. Let's chat it up. Recent events. I've had a lot of stuff going on. I just graduated 1 week ago exactly. I think. No. Well, 6 days. I graduated on the 10th. I forgot whether it was the 16th or the 17th. But the point is, I just graduated, bitch got her diploma. Going to college. I move in on August 21st. I'm not moving too far away. Just like 5-hour drive. Any Europeans in my comment section, shut up. That's not a little bit of a way. Babe, that's not even one corner of my state to the next. Sorry. Sorry. Just because your idea of a long distance is London to Bournemouth. Not my problem. Sorry. If you can drive to another country on short notice, I don't want to hear anything from you about how long my drives are. Like, no. I've had some interpersonal stuff going on. One of my close IRLs who I thought I was like doing pretty good with, that I like thought was like a close friend of mine, got home from school a few weeks ago and randomly posted 3 Instagram stories about how much he apparently hates me. So that was an experience. Which sucked because I was even sitting there and I was like, ooh, autism be damned, a bitch can make friends. Oh, I'm reading these social cues so well. Ooh, we're such good friends. Ooh, I have the things he likes memorized. Like when I see like TikToks and tweets about the things he likes, I think about him and I like screenshot and like copy the link to send to him. Oh, da da da. Dude, I know this guy's like da 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 da. I'm even good at telling other people when to leave him alone when he's uncomfortable and they can't read the cues. Well, apparently I wasn't. And apparently my sense of humor was significantly too mean for him. Which I don't mean to be a bitch, but like, a little bit sensitive. Because I had already dropped the like suicide bait and doxing jokes like 2 months prior because he was posting about how he just wasn't comfortable with those sorts of things. So we were down to the point of, oh, you're the worst. This is why I'm going to go hang out with friend instead of you. And those were the 2 mean jokes, which like everybody's allowed to have their boundaries, but like, I don't know how you function on a day-to-day basis if you can't handle that. And that's not like a dig. That's just genuinely, I wonder. He's not a bad person for that. He's a little bit of a bad person for the way he handled it. Because if you never bring something up to me and you let it stew for like 3 months and you apparently hate me and you let me think that we're close friends, you kind of fucking suck. You do you suck a little bit. You But you know, dude, I'm tweaking. My dad told me to DoorDash Taco Bell for dinner, and it's like, it's not showing up. There we go. There we go. My ungodly bright phone that my webcam won't focus on. Lord, please, how did it all sing it all? I love that song, and I'm happy that it's getting recognition because, like, I love Yoeko and I really think that her music deserves recognition, but I'm gonna be really mad in a month when inevitably people start, like, dogging on her, start saying the song's too much, too dramatic, the vocals are just for show, da da da. Just like how Otto got really popular and people started hating on her, just like Creepy Nuts got popular and people started hating on them. It's rough out here for the bad bitches with niche music taste. And I am better than everybody else because of that. And you can quote me on that. I am superior to everyone else. I'm like the perfect person. Which is crazy because I want to kill myself so bad. Twin, people would pay to be us, but... Oh, no. Fuck, what was it? Twin, there's people who would die to be us, but we want to die for being us. Twin, can I borrow $1? Can I borrow $1, twin? Twin? That's me. That's me in the mirror every morning. Start doing crack when I go to college just for fun. I had a falling, and then not like a full falling out, but just like we're like the whole thing. A lot of these social situations I've been in really baffle me because I don't get it. I really, 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 really don't. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I physically, like, I cannot see their point of view. And I've tried. I've tried to be like, oh, well, like, logically, or if they were raised this way, but I just cannot comprehend it. Like, I consider myself pretty good at, like, accounting for people's, like, ethnic, cultural, and, like, the situation of their household, like, their backgrounds and all of that. But, like, some of y'all are low-key just evil. Like, a little bit evil. Cause like I went to prom with my friends and we had our plans set for like a month and one of our friends changed plans last minute to get ready with her family instead of the group. The plan was that we were gonna meet at my house, get ready at my house, head up to where prom was like half an hour early, take pictures, go in, stay the whole time, go to Taco Bell and come back to my house for a sleepover. And this one friend, like 2 hours before we're supposed to meet up in my house, tells the group chat that she's not going to get ready with us. And then we check Life 360 and she's 2 cities over 30 minutes before prom starts. Needless to say, she was late. Needless to say, we were all late because one of the other people in our group could not get in without her because they were registered as her guest, and we had to like look for Miss, I'm not gonna name names, look for the librarian who manages prom because like me and her are tight, we're chill, love her to death. We had to find her to get in. But like the whole thing is just, it baffles me because then like I scolded her for it a little bit when she got there. She was like on the verge of tears, which I was already in a bad mood because I'm like, there's no fucking way that you're the one crying. And here's the thing. She originally wasn't planning to go to prom, and the other 2 people in our group already had their proms. So I was like the only one who like had been planning for this for a long time. I'm the only one I had the most stake in this, so I was the most upset. So I'm like telling her, I'm like, we don't want you dead, but yeah, we're mad at you. Like, we're not gonna let it ruin the night, but like, yeah. Because she was like, I was just really worried that you guys were like mad at me and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, we are. Why wouldn't we be? We have like every right to be mad. Um, but the night goes on. I was the only one hyped for anything. I made sure to stop and like get pictures of everyone else. Make sure they had like food and water and everything. And I just this morning received the only solo picture of me taken by the school yearbook by one of the librarians who took it specifically because she saw me taking pictures of my friends and kept trying to pull me away to get a picture of me. And the only time I was able to get a picture with her is when I got separated from the rest of them. So I have a total of one photo of myself for prom. And my mom said that she would take me to get pictures done, but that was like a week ago. I can't cut my nails off until I get pictures, so. But we leave, you know, the whole thing, like, there was nowhere to sit. I was the only one who was hyped to dance. I didn't get a single picture of myself. I spent a month prior and the entire night considering everybody else, and nobody considered me for even 5 minutes. That's what it boils down to. One of my friends apologized and like offered to take me to get pictures. Love her to death. The one who caused this butterfly effect of everybody being miserable and treating each other like shit, I scolded her again in the Taco Bell, and she was like, no, and I'll apologize to everybody, and I won't ever do anything like this again. And for some reason, she thought that that was going to be the end of it. She thought that, like, just saying, oh, I'm sorry would, like, erase everything. Like, no, bitch, you ruined prom. So then we get back to my house, and one of my friends is like, oh my god, I forgot, I have plans tomorrow morning, I have to leave really early. We're like, oh, we hate you, whatever. I wake up the next morning, our fourth friend leaves, like, as soon as possible. That's just how she is. She doesn't like being out of the house much. Nothing new there. But the friend who, like, caused all of this, she's like, let's go get breakfast, let's go get breakfast. And I tell her I don't have any money. And she's like, oh, okay. And then 5 minutes later, she's like, let's go get breakfast. And I'm like, I don't have any money. And she's like, okay. And then 5 minutes later, and this repeats until the sixth time she asks, I just say, fucking whatever. Let's go to this restaurant that's like a 10-minute walk from my house. We can be in and out relatively quick. Whatever. So we go. They were more expensive than I remember them being. They're upping their prices because of the cost of eggs and everything. We finally finish eating, and I want to go home, and she insists on having her mom drive us. Oh my god, my throat. Mm. No clue how that happened. But we finish eating. I'm exhausted. I'm like, it's just hitting me that I just wasted $600 in a month of planning for nothing. For nothing. $600 that could go towards a car. $600 that could cover like my first semester of college. So it's really hitting me how miserable I am and how fucked everything went. And I wasn't gonna talk to anybody about it because I was like, there's nothing that can even be done. There's nothing that like I'm not gonna get prom back ever again. I can't redo that. And it's not like there's any like galas or balls in my shitty fucking neighborhood in my shitty fucking city. So yeah, I'll never be able to redo that. And I was like, it sucks. It's awful. I mean, it's been 2 weeks and I still cry about it. Um, but clearly there's nothing that can be done, so there's no point like wasting time arguing with people about it. So I wasn't gonna bring any of it up. But then she just keeps pushing about it. She keeps texting me, are you okay? Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're okay? And asking and asking and asking. So finally she leaves and she texts me, are you sure you're okay? And I'm like, honestly, no, I'm not. And I air it all out. I talk about how she made us late, how she ditched our plans last minute, how our other two friends were acting like assholes the whole time, how I spent a month and the entire night considering everybody and nobody even got a picture of me. Caroline, stop meowing. Meow. 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 Nothing to say now that you're on camera, huh? Wouldn't have been running your mouth if you knew you were on film. Anything to say to the fans? She don't got a damn clue what's going on in that little head. You gonna get on the floor. Is what I'm like, dude, I'm the only one who danced. I'm the only one who had any fun. You guys were miserable the whole time. Our other two friends were like acting like they were sick of me. The sleepover got fucked over. We were an hour late. There was nowhere to sit. There was nowhere to put our stuff. The food was all like half eaten. Um, we probably missed all the good songs. I wouldn't know because we weren't there. I know I didn't hear the song I requested, which should have gone in the playlist. I was told it was going to be in the playlist, so we missed the song I requested. Um, that kind of stuff. And I tell her how, like, everything that went wrong and how, like, dude, I feel defeated. I put my all into this and I got literally nothing in return. I didn't even get, like, a pretty picture of myself to be like, well, sure, I had a shit night, but at least I looked good. No. The only solo photo I had prior to today was a picture of my shadow against a wall. Every time I tried to like take a selfie, everybody would like scatter or pull me somewhere. Nobody wanted to even like be patient enough to let me take a picture. It wasn't just that they wouldn't take one of me, they wouldn't let me take one of myself. So I was just like explaining that and I was like, no, I'm just really upset because I wasted all this money and I wasted all this time and effort. My nose was really itchy because my cat got fur in it. Oh my god. Oh my god, you evil creature. Oh my god. Ugh. But, she kept asking, so I finally told her. And I was like, and I didn't even want to go to breakfast. You kept asking. I told you no 5 fucking times. I didn't have the money for this. Because, like, literally, I didn't get paid. I wasn't going to get paid until Friday, and I only had $40 in my bank account, and breakfast was $20. She's purring. She's purring even louder now. She loves her mama. But yeah, no, the whole thing, and like she kept asking, so I finally told her. And then she was like, da da da, no, I'm so sorry. And like an hour later, she sends me screenshots of her notes app where she has like 3 paragraphs about how, like, you're right to be upset. But it was my prom too, and I had plans with my family. And I don't like the way that you spoke to me. Actually, you didn't have plans with your family. You had plans with our friend group that you ditched last minute. And, you know, I wasn't even acting like a bitch. I was like, like I said it how it was. It wasn't like I was like, your name was fucking on da da da. I was like, yeah, no, prom was ruined and all of it was a domino effect because of like your actions. So yeah, you low key ruined prom. But now we're not talking. But that was a whole ordeal. And then one of my friends apologized and then the fourth was like, she hasn't even acknowledged any of it. But then we had all night grad. I had to hang out with a racist whose only issue with his ex being a pedophile was that the 11-year-old he molested was chopped. That's not a joke. I'm not doing a bit. There's this guy at my school who his ex got outed as like the school pedophile. And it was found out that he had 4 bitches. He had this guy, a freshman, a 13-year-old, and an 11-year-old. And I made a joke about it on my story where I like tagged the pedophile, and it was this clip. It was like, I heard that you were a pedophile. You touch little boys and girls. And he stood up on my story. I was like, oh my god, no, that's my ex. Plus, the girl is so fucking chopped. And I said, yeah, she's also 11. I was like, dude, like, she's prepubescent. I don't think we should be calling children chopped under any context, especially not when they're getting molested. Yeah. He's also like a hardcore Falling in Reverse fan, which should tell you everything you need to know. He's also ugly as fuck. But and then, I see a childhood friend of mine, we're hanging out. There's this whole debacle with her now ex-boyfriend. He sucks, he's awful. He won't take no for an answer. Whatever. I had to help with that. I didn't have to. I wanted to. I would have done it for anybody. I want to make that clear. And to make that clear to her. Me personally, if I'm in a public space and I hear a girl on the verge of tears telling a guy, I told you to leave me alone, why won't you leave me alone? I'm getting between them and I'm gonna say, hey, fucker, she said leave her alone. And that's just what I did. And I regret none of it. I'd do it again. And I likely will. Not the first time, not the last time. Men are not safe from me. I'm evil. But then I had to hang out with this girl who, like, we were friends for a semester when we had class together. And then the more I found out about her, the weirder she was. And then some crazy stuff happened on Halloween. But the takeaway is that she's low-key transphobic and high-key racist. She literally, we're sitting there in the bowling lanes, and out of nowhere she turns to us and she's like, oh my god, yeah, like when I said the hard R N-word. Baby, you're white Puerto Rican. German and Puerto Rican, to be exact. You can't be talking like that, white baby. And then she says it. Girl, we know what N-word you're talking about. You don't need to say, for the sake of the story, I'm gonna repeat it. And she was like, well, like, he told me I could say it. Talking about, like, a black guy. And I was like, you should have the common sense to not want to say it, though. Oh, I don't want to say it. The only slur I want to say is, oh, I can't. I can't, because this is YouTube. God forbid a girl be a little homophobic. I've earned it. I'm Fujo goddess. But, yeah, that was strange. And then I walked home and I stopped. But did I not place the order? Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. On the floor. But yeah. All night grad was crazy. I walked home, I stopped at the Hardee's I used to work at, and they gave me a free sandwich, and I went home and I ate that sandwich and I fell asleep at 6 a.m. Um, and then I haven't fixed my sleep schedule since. I completely skipped by graduation itself. Graduation, it happened. It was mediocre. I booed the people I didn't like and I cheered for the people I did. I got crab legs after. It was low-key peak. I love crab legs. Oh, I love crab legs. Lord, bring me crab legs. I have money in the bank. I'm supposed to be saving for a car. Well, one seafood boil. I have to wait till I get paid. I just got paid on Friday. But I got lunch today. So I can't get a seafood boil. Meow. She's right there. Right behind the camera. But, my life's a little crazy. What else is there to discuss? I'm going to DC next week for Stray Kids. Really excited. Really, really, really excited. I'm gonna touch Hyunjin. He's gonna walk out into the crowd. I'm gonna be like, hey there. Funny seeing you around here, boy. I'm the funniest person alive. Yeah. I was really mean to this creepy guy at my work. He, he has a reputation. Specifically because I work at a Target, and we have a Starbucks within our Target, and a lot of the girls that work at the Starbucks have historically been underage. And this guy's like mid to late 20s, and that has not bothered him. And since I'm like the new girl, guys, don't play with a knife you just sharpened. I really hope I didn't. Let me see. Okay, I'm good. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. But he was like, hey, Diana. Nice to meet you. Put it here. And I went, okay. I'm on register 6, so I'm gonna go. I hate him. I hate him. He's so weird. He's so weird. He's like ex-military too. He thinks he's hot shit. I pulled some One Piece cards. I posted the video of it because I had work last night and we were really slow because it was raining and it was Father's Day. So on my break, I got some One Piece cards and I popped them open. I like trading card games in theory, but I really only understand them when they're digitized. And like there's nobody in my area plays the One Piece trading card game, so I can't play it with any other people. So I don't bother learning what cards are good monetarily or power wise. I grab them because I like One Piece and I like to gamble. Oh. These are my new cards for my chef. Where is it? Oh, these are my other cards. I'm gonna like money spread. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now. Don't hurt him, Fujo. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, Fujo. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him, Fujo. Don't hurt him. Oops. Fujo hurt him. Yeah, cause I have stuff from like a starter pack and then like 4 boosters in here. I don't get them very often just because it's like expensive. I think in the next few months I'm gonna try to just make sure I have one of each starter pack. Oh my god, my cards are falling everywhere. But you know, just like collector stuff. I don't actually like play. I mean, I'd like to. It's just like I learned these kinds of games by playing them, and I don't have anybody to play it with. But you know, this is what I got. Let's see. These are like the Don. Yeah, these are the Don cards. Don, Don, Don. Don Quixote. We got Nami, my goat. We got Sanji, my goat. I got my only starter pack when the game first released. I got really excited because I love One Piece. Freaking it. Oh my god, I'm freaking it. Yeah, because I don't know what anything means. I just assume shiny means better. So. Morgan, Zoro, Little Black Bears, Cavendish, Usopp, Killer, Frankie, Long John, Neptunian, Kobe. This one's not shiny, but it is red. I don't know what that means. We got Excalibur, Charlotte Chiffon, Buffalo, Inazuma, Brooke, Frankie, Gunsmoke Judge, Mocha, Otohime, Charlotte Lola, Gunsmoke Yonji, NL, Carrot, Charlotte Linlin, and of course Monkey D. Luffy. Maybe one day I'll like watch a tutorial and figure out how to play. But yeah, my life's been crazy recently. I am officially a high school graduate. I'm moving upstate to go to college. It's only like 5 hours. Well, no, it's not even 5 hours away. It's just 5 hours away if you're driving there, not early in the morning. Um, because like whenever I go up there, I go like butt crack early in the morning. So I like get up at 5 a.m. And so that makes it only like 3 hours. Also, because nobody in my family obeys traffic laws. Alcoholism doesn't run, it drives. But yeah, I'm gonna major in biology, minor in chem, and get my teacher certification. And then once I'm done with that, I'll figure out where I'm gonna move and what I'm gonna do with my life. Here's my thick little One Piece collection. I should get a binder. Dun 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 dun. Quixote. Trying to get this ribbon back onto them is crazy difficult. I'm gonna kill myself. That does appear to be the solution to literally everything. Guys, remember, if you ever have a minor issue occurring in your life, you can just kill yourself. There's nothing stopping you. Follow your heart. Oh, my lights came on. Looks like I'm gonna come on Sanji. Oh my god, go around the stack of cards. So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. Okay, I'm not doing this. My cards are raw dogging it, just like me. Go play with that, Caroline. Oh, I have more cards over here that I didn't even know that. Let's see. Got Jinde, Bookin, Paredes, Basil Hawkins, Nico Robin, Usopp, Tony Chopper, Brooke, and another red card. It's King. Oh, the red cards are the leaders. Okay. I think. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Aku is the girl. The other girls at work are changing the way I speak. I never said stuff like grr before I started working here. Follow your dreams, grr. Okay. Well, I don't see any more cards, so this is my full deck. This is like brick. I could like hit a bitch with this. Damn. Oof. But yeah. Also, I've been watching Apothecary Diaries a lot. The new season ends in like 3 weeks, and I'm not ready for that. I'm not. This reminds me of when I was reading Your Wings and Mine, and it didn't hit me until I was halfway through it that I got tricked into reading Slow Burn. It's happening again. It's happening again. It's happening again. The author didn't even know she was writing Slow Burn until now. There was that time her aunt threatened to kill her if she killed off Jinji, though. Low-key funny as fuck. But yes, I have a lot occurring. Now that I'm like graduated and everything, I'll probably post a little bit more. I have to sort out my IDV situation a little bit because I haven't found a screen recording app that I can install on my laptop that works properly. They all just hate me. But the screen recorder built into my laptop has an unmovable like settings bar, like the start, pause, stop, mic on and off, and like the time you've been recording. And the bar is right at the top of my screen, like right here. And it blocks the cipher progress. I can't see how many ciphers we're at. So I can't really screen record my IDV on here, so it's like a little bit of an issue. But I have been playing. You know, everybody's free to add me if you ever want to like play together. I'm not good at it. It's like my whole tagline. I'm the first IDV YouTuber to be shit at it. And I enjoy being shit at the game. I don't want to, I want to leave Elk. Elk sucks. Elk is... yeah. But yeah, that's all.